Good morning, everyone. This video is a mock representation of what a SST process may look like when you refer a student for SST. Once a teacher submits the application and data, the coordinator will review the data and set up a meeting. This is that meeting.
Team, we are here because the child Tyrone Brown has been referred to the student service team by his teacher. Team, please introduce yourself. I'm Erin Enright, the facilitator coordinator.
I am Francine Morris. I will be taking the notes.
I'm Lakeithia Brown, Tyrone's mother.
Anthony Hagler, third grade teacher.
The purpose of this meeting is to make suggestions, plan out interventions, discuss goals, and designated responsibilities for Tyrone. I'm going to pass this meeting over to Tyrone's teacher.
Right. Good morning, Mom. How are you doing today?
I'm good.
Great. Well,
Hold on, sorry.
no problem.
I gotta call you back. I'm at Tyrone's school. Okay. I'm sorry.
Interventions, discuss goals, and designate responsibilities for Tyrone. I'm going to pass this meeting over to Tyrone's teacher now.
All right. Good morning, everyone. First of all, I want to start off with Tyrone. Tyrone was a very respectful young student in the classroom. He's full of energy. He enjoys, finds pleasure, always helping the teacher, always first to raise his hand to volunteer to help the teacher. But I wanted to talk about some of his academic progression or regression that's going on in the classroom. As a third grader, he struggles significantly with deficits in reading. He does well in math, but he is having a difficult time in reading. And I just want to go over some of our informal data that we use here at Eagle Academy Public Charter School, which is some of our benchmark testing in the beginning of the year, and we're here now in end of October. And so in the beginning of the year, he came in with deficits with blending, short, long vowel sound words, consonant blends. He's still having some problems with reversing of letters in the third grade. So I want to go over our MAP scores, which are NWA testing. That's some of our formal data. As Tyrone in third grade, ideally he should come in third grade reading 192. Beginning year data, now Tyrone is still reading 150. So he is significantly below level in reading. So those bring intense concerns to me as embarking upon the PARC test, which is the end of year assessment. And so Mom was on board. I spoke to Mom. And so I just wanted us to come together and see what we can do to help bridge that gap. He's reading on first grade reading level. He still has not mastered first and second grade basic sight words. We're working on first grade words now. Some days he can give me 15 words, and that's day when we go with the flashcards, he may not know. So there are some major concerns that I want the team to see if we can sort out and bridge this gap concerning Tyrone. And now he's starting to get frustrated in class, and he's starting to act out a little. And he was not like that in the beginning of the year.
Okay. Mom, how are you feeling?
I mean, I just don't know, because when we at home, he reads all the time, and we got the books, and I sit there with him, and I'll read the words, and he'll read the words fine. So I don't know. I mean, when he said the thing about the letters and switching them, I do see that at home with the B's and the D's when he writing. But with the reading, that's crazy to me, because we read all the time at home.
Well, would you like to move on with further recommendations and hear some of the ideas that we have?
I mean, I guess if it's gonna help him, then that's fine.
And like I said, Mom, he can't read on grade level. He's not reading second grade texts. He definitely cannot attack third grade tests. But some first grade tests he can get through, and I differentiate in the classroom because I want him to stay excited about learning. So I do that, and I differentiate so he can read first grade text. But when the second grade, third grade test, he has to.
So what's like a first grade text and a third grade text?
First grade test, you see more illustrations, more pictures. Second, toward the end of second grade year and third grade test, you have less pictures and more context. And so he is involved with those first grade texts.
Okay, so you hear that we have some differentiating going on in the classroom right now, but right now we're recommending that we proceed with some further testing. And in the meantime, you're going to hear from Ms. Wells in regard to future intervention programs. A couple of recommendations that we were making was a reading buddy, differentiating his homework so he's not struggling at home, meeting with a reading specialist. And Mom, if you're willing, we would like to have Tyrone participate in the tutoring program after school. We think that it would be a great opportunity for him to really excel.
What time is that over? Because I got to make sure his dad can come pick him up then.
I think 6 o'clock.
Yes.
6 o'clock.
Okay, I'll figure that out.
Are you good with that, Mom?
That's fine.
Do you have any further recommendations?
We do projects in class. We have online books. And that's where Tyrone, he could be exposed to the same material, but it would be differentiated, and then it would be online reading. So the stories would be read to Tyrone on his iPad.
Okay. Then we're gonna move on to signing the paperwork. Ms. Lawrence, we're gonna need you to start printing out those documents, and we'll proceed with the paperwork.
The team will revisit to follow up on the students' progress and implementation of the interventions in about 6 to 8 weeks. The teacher is expected to implement the strategies and interventions discussed in the meeting.